Now, Lance, we're out in Plano, Texas, and I've heard for years about Plano, Texas having an issue with some of the electrical panels that were used back when Plano was really going through its boom years. And I know it's not just something that's in Plano, but their name comes up a lot when you start talking about these bad electrical boxes.
Well, in Plano, there was particular during the large home construction period, there was a brand of electrical panel. It was Federal Pacific. I know a lot of people have heard about it. There's been newspaper articles about the issues with Federal Pacific panels and the dangers.
And if it's one of those things where sometimes people get overly concerned about stuff, and if you're going to be doing something where you're going to have some electrical work done, it's probably best to have that box checked out and see if it needs to be replaced.
Yeah, Federal Pacific panels are one of those things that we kind of push our electricians to inform the customer more than they even would other code issues in the house. The Federal Pacific panels, you can find it online. There is absolutely a ton of information that describes the dangers of these panels.
You mind filling us in exactly what's happening with
Well, the design of the panel itself, it has a flaw, and that's the way that the breakers connect into the bus bars of the panel. They tend to get loose and they become a fire hazard. The other issue is, and the biggest issue in my opinion, is that the breakers have a tendency to fail and not trip when they should be tripping. So if you overload a circuit, which is very easy nowadays with all the flat screen televisions and computers and what have you that people put in their homes, a lot of these breakers won't trip. And the reason that breaker needs to trip is to prevent the wire that feeds that circuit from burning. So that's why they need to be checked. We do recommend that these panels get removed. However, at the very least, the customer needs to have an electrician look at the panel to see if there's any evidence that these issues are occurring in their specific panel.